This is the X Sports Network. Going the distance with local sports, covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.
Southern Tennessee Orthopedics welcomes orthopedic surgeon Dr. Paul Thomas. Count on Dr. Paul Thomas, podiatrist Dr. James Barksdale, and nurse practitioner Doug Ead at Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep your life in motion. Injuries and foot pain can rob you of the activities you enjoy most. So our team is here, close to home, to address the pain and to get you moving again. Southern Tennessee Orthopedics. From the routine to the unforeseen, you can count on us. To learn more, visit SouthernTennesseeMedicalGroup.com or to schedule an appointment, call 931-762-4400.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming an over-the-road driver at Southeast Carriers, we guarantee you can spend equal time on the road as with family. Along with multiple benefits, you will receive a base pay of 50 cents per mile. To make your job as easy as possible, we provide you with the latest technology, and you are not required to deliver through the heavy traffic along the East Coast. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Story and Lee, the Tennessee Valley's most dynamic furniture store, featuring our Made in America galleries with solid wood dining and bedrooms, leather furniture, mattresses, and so much more. You want it? We've got it. With our 3 acres of showroom and our huge warehouse, we're sure to have exactly what you want. And it's all ready to be delivered to your home absolutely free. Just try that anywhere else. We are Story and Lee.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town. When you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit lawrenceburgflooringandmore.com.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Tired of driving into the city every time you need appliances, furniture, or heck, just about anything? Next time, stay local and come to Swap and Shop Center. We have everything you want, from computers to furniture, major appliances, lawn and garden tools, electronics, you name it. Our #1 goal is to get you the items you need at a price you can afford. We even offer 120 days same as cash financing. We won't be undersold. We specialize in service after the sale. We pick up where everyone else leaves off. Swap and Shop Center, family owned and operated in Lawrenceburg for over 61 years.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best. Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee. Don't be left with stumps, overgrown trees, and cluttered land. Make the call today to Bayworth Trimming, licensed, bonded, and insured. Proudly serving the region with years of know-how. Call today 931-300-3554 or visit bayworthtrimming.com.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome out to Gary Lamb Field on a chilly Tuesday afternoon for some home opener baseball for the Loretto Mustangs. Our matchup today is between the Loretto Mustangs and the Spring Hill Raiders. Played first game of this series yesterday on another chilly afternoon at Spring Hill, where the Raiders took a 2-1 victory on a walk-off on an errant throw to first base. Mustangs looking to even up the series. Starting on the mound today for the Mustangs will be Quint Seymour. Behind the plate will be Connor Pope. At first will be Carter Daniel. Second base will be Finn Duke. Shortstop will be Carter Robertson. Third base, freshman Mason Tidwell. And left field will be Jackson Traglia. Center field, Caden Porter. And right field, Lane Ezel. It's a little bit of a mixed match of the Loretto lineup from yesterday. With Connor Pope was at first yesterday, putting Carter Daniel, the pitcher, from yesterday at first. And Miles Moore will move to DH. and swap with Jackson Traglia, who is now playing left field. And starting for the Spring Hill Raiders, leading off will be the second baseman, number 4, Swash. Next will be the third baseman, number 18, Trafstat. Batting third will be the catcher, number 34, Jones. And batting cleanup will be number 32, the right fielder, Tiegler. Batting fifth will be the first baseman, number 12, Taylor. Batting sixth will be number 28, Scram, the shortstop, who is a freshman. Batting next will be the DH, number 9, Haney. Batting next will be the left fielder, number 15, Robinson. And batting last will be the center fielder, number 15, Jones. Pitching on the mound for the Raiders will be number 16, Bolton. Let's play some ball. Seymour gets the sign. And first pitch inside fastball called for a strike.
Leading off for Spring Hill, number 4, Swash.
Mustangs defense lined up straight up. Swash is a good hitter. Here comes the 0-1. Another fastball high and inside. Be a ball. Count even for Swash. Steps back in the box. And here comes the 1-1 from Seymour. Another low inside fastball for a strike. Counts 1-2 early to Swash. Seymour doing a really good job attacking the zone. Seymour gets the sign. And ring him up, strike 3. That'll be the first strikeout of the day for Seymour. Good start for the Mustangs defense.
Stepping in, number 18, Trafstat.
So next up to bat for the Raiders will be number 18, Trafstat. Here comes the first pitch from Seymour. And drove into deep, shallow center field and a line out right to Porter. So one pitch out there for the Mustangs. 2 gone for the Raiders, and that's going to bring up the catcher, number 34, Jones.
Number 34, B. Jones.
The Mustangs returning pretty much their entire outfield from last year. You know, Traglia and Miles switch up in left field. Ezel emerged as the right field starter later in the year, and Porter seems he's been the center fielder since he's gotten here. So the first pitch swung foul for a strike. The infield's where the Mustangs have had to have the most guys step up. They have a freshman in the corner. Carter playing first base for what seems the first time since he was a freshman as the 0-1 pitch seems to be a little bit low. Called the ball. Finn Duke, the only returning infielder for the Mustangs. Played a little bit of third last year, but really solidified his spot at second last year. It's where he's at now. And the 1-1, good breaking pitch called a strike. That's a 1-2 count. And Robertson replacing Caleb Davis at shortstop. The 1-2 from Seymour is going to be driven to shallow center field. Traglia making the run and a diving catch. What a play from Traglia in the outfield, and that's going to be a quick 1-2-3 inning for the Mustangs. So after the top half of the first inning, Mustangs 0, Spring Hill 0. You're watching Mustangs baseball on the X Sports Network.
Hit a home run with the team at United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
On the web, 931-321-8226.
Tommy Johnson, 931-722-4840.
Tyler Webb, 731-438-2084.
Travis Caldwell's 931-629-3033.
You're safe with United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Rent Right Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent Right is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Rent Right Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome out to Big Gary Lamb Field for the bottom half of the first inning. The Mustangs' first at-bats here at Gary Lamb Field for the 2023 season. Leading off for the Mustangs is going to be the senior center fielder, number 21, Caden Porter. See if Caden can get a hard start to the season right here. I mean, you put this guy in postseason play, and his numbers are just video game-like. Pitching for the Raiders is number 16, Bolton, lanky lefty. Mustangs lineup has a good mixed match of lefties and righties. Comes the 0-1 from Bolton. Taken for a high fastball, taken for a ball. Even up the count at 1-1. Bolton gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. Curveball, high, taken for a ball. And you leave a breaking ball up to Porter, you can just go ahead and he gets good contact on that. You can just go ahead and kiss that one over the scoreboard. Porter definitely the strongest bat for the Mustangs. And inside fastball for a strike that's going to even up the count at 2-2. Having some technical difficulties with the scoreboard today, so if I mess up the count, forgive me, as the 2-2 pitch can be taken for a ball. It's going to load up the count full at 3-2. Payoff pitch from Bolton. Porter inside, and he's going to jog down to first as the leadoff batter gets on for the Mustangs again today. Porter hit a little dribble down the third baseline for a single yesterday, so good start for the Mustangs. So that's going to bring up the other senior outfielder, right fielder number 2, Lane Ezel. Ezel emerged late in the season and became a pretty key piece, part of the Mustangs' semifinal run last year in the state tournament, as he's going to ground one of the second basemen. Swash fires over to first, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Porter gets over to second. And now batting for the Mustangs, the pitcher seems to be the all-over-the-field player. That's going to be number 10, Quint Seymour. A little bit of a hairstyle change from Seymour. You know, we saw last year in the postseason he had the mullet. Cut that off, and maybe he'll grow another one out this season. Seymour's going to call time. Good thing we don't have a pitch clock in high school baseball, or these games would be over with in an hour and a half. Porter on second for the Mustangs, 1 out. Quint Seymour up to bat. And Seymour takes a big chop at first pitch. It's going to be a 0-1 count early. I'm not sure if I'm just now noticing this, but Quint Seymour doesn't bat with batting gloves. Not sure if many of the Mustangs do or don't. Comes the 0-1 pitch from Bolton. Low for a ball. Evens the count up at 1. Looks like the outfield's playing a little shallow right here. And, Quint's got a strong bat. He had a home run in the first round of the district tournament last year against Summertown. Another game that he pitched. And a curveball outside for ball 2. Count 2-1 now to Seymour. With Seymour being a pitcher and catcher, that gives him a good advantage when it comes to plate discipline. Definitely one of the smarter guys up to bat for the Mustangs. In the on-deck circle is the designated hitter number 3, Miles Moore. And a back pick towards second. Porter gets back safely. There was a balk yesterday on a back pick to second base for Spring Hill. So Porter on second, 1 out. 2-1 count to Seymour. Bolton gets the sign, checks back at Porter at second. Here's the pitch. Seymour, a high drive, shallow center field. Center fielder and second baseman both going after it, and the second baseman Swash makes the play for the out. So that's going to be 2 outs on the inning. Runner still in scoring position for the Mustangs. That's going to bring up the designated hitter number 3, Miles Moore. Moore, another smart plate discipline guy. His batting average may not be the highest, but his on-base percentage will always be, top-notch on the team. This kid is a ball magnet. Seems to definitely get hit by the pitch most on the team, and don't know if that's a personality thing. Miles is a pretty quiet guy, but he seems to draw a lot of walks. And the first pitch gets away. Porter's going to try to get to third, and will get there without a throw. It's a little bit of a wild pitch there from Bolton. And Miles Moore just using that determinate, the real, he's establishing his dominance with authority at the plate. So 1-0 count for Moore. Runner at third is Porter. 2 outs. Big RBI chance here for the Mustangs. Strained a couple of batters yesterday. Let's see if they can cash in on that. Another pitch taken by Moore. Count 2-0. Bolton gets the sign. Here's the 2-0. Outside again for a ball. 3-0. And like I've said, Miles Moore was at the back half of that Mustangs lineup last year, was a big part of their state tournament run. And state tournament, when he got on base, it seemed that they won those games. 3-0 from Bolton. Fastball right down the middle for a strike. Count 3-1. Another thing for Moore, he's going to see a ton of pitches. He's not really going to be taking a bunch of hacks till there's 2 strikes. The 3-1 ground ball sharply hit to the first baseman. A little bit of a bobble, but he will get that for the 3rd out of the inning. So the Mustangs strand Porter at third. So after one complete inning here at Gary Lamb Field, Mustangs 0, Raiders 0. You're watching Mustangs baseball here on the X-Sports Network.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name-brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back out as there's a drive to deep left field. It's going to get down. It's number 32, Teague. He's going to get in sliding for a double, leadoff double for the Raiders, and a good start to the top half of the second inning. So that's going to bring up number 12, the first baseman, Taylor. So runner in scoring position early for the Raiders. It's the first base runner given up by Seymour. Just got past Tragley in left field. Seymour checking the runner at second. Another ground ball slap to Duke. Duke's going to fire over to first to Daniel, and it'll be the first out of the inning. That will advance the runner to third, so quickly the Raiders are attacking here in the top half of the second inning. So runner on third, one out. That's going to bring up number 28, Schramm, the shortstop. This kid's a freshman. He's got a good arm over at shortstop. Seymour gets the sign. Comes set. First pitch. Low breaking ball inside. Called a strike. Seymour's bread and butter is that fastball attack in the zone. Quickly up 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Good pitch out there from Seymour. Quickly down 0-2 is Schramm. This is a big out for the Mustangs. Just see if they can keep Tigler from getting home. It's the 0-2. Inside for a ball. Not a bad idea to try to get a freshman to fish at a pitch. Seymour peeks over at the runner at third. And here comes the payoff pitch. Swing, fouled off. Schramm doing a good job fighting here with 2 strikes. The Mustangs bringing back both starting pitchers from last year, their main guys, Seymour and Daniel. Lost 2 guys that contributed big in the state tournament in McDowell and Zalea. You know, those guys really paid off in that 3 and 4 spot. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Seymour. That'll be his second K. It's going to sit down the freshman. And that's going to bring up the DH number 9, Haney. That was a big out there for the Mustangs to keep the runner halted at third. A ground ball will get them out of the inning. Seymour comes set, the first pitch. Haney swing and a miss on a good fastball there from Seymour. Haney is DHing for the pitcher Bolton. And the 0-1 swung on and miss again. Seymour is just blowing it by Haney right now. And Seymour, you can tell, I mean, he's just a gamer up there. That swagger on the mound, I mean, once he gets a leg up on you, he's really going to shove it at you. So the 0-2 pitch, low for a ball. Good job stopping it there at the plate by Pope. 1-2 count. 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. Runner at third for the Raiders. Haney up to bat. Seymour gets the sign. Comes set. And Haney's going to call time. Yeah, it's 50-50 on whether an umpire will give you time when a pitcher's already come set. 1-2 from Seymour. Swung on and missed. Another strikeout for Quint Seymour, and the Mustangs get out of the inning. And he's going to let the man on third hear about it. So after the top half of the second inning, Mustangs 0, Spring Hill 0. You're watching Mustangs baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street, next to the courthouse.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back out to Gary Lamb Field here for the bottom half of the second inning. Leadoff batter for the Mustangs will be the first baseman, number 5, Carter Daniel. Carter had a good day on the mound yesterday. 6 strong innings, only giving up 1 run. First pitch from Bolton, and it's going to get away. Count 1-0 for the Mustangs. The 1-0 from Bolton. High fastball. Gonna stay just a bit out of the zone. Count 2-0. Daniel yesterday was really pounding the zone. Had a good day. Fastball sitting in the upper to mid 80s. And the 2-0. Call the ball. Count 3-0 early for Daniel. In the last half of each inning, both teams have left a runner on third. 3-0 count. Daniel's going to take the 3-0 for a strike. Count 3-1 to Daniel. Daniel, another one of those pieces on last year's team that seemed if he got on base, as he will right here with a high inside fastball. Call the ball. Second walk already from Bolton. Another one of those pieces on the back half of the Mustangs order, along with Miles Moore and Kazalea, that if they got on base, top half of the order coming back around to bat them in, it seemed that they won a lot of games. Next up for the Mustangs, batting 6th will be number 24, Finn Duke. The lone senior on the infield. And they're going to have Daniel on a rundown. See if Daniel can get out of this. And they're going to have him out. Another base running blunder from the Mustangs. And Coach Dunn letting the umpire hear it about something. I'm not sure what was said there. Coach Dunn seemed, one of the more chill-tempered guys on the Mustangs coaching staff. Seemed to have been a bit of a balk right there from Bolton, but they were, and Curtis letting the umpire hear about it, but it seems that he wants none of it. Another, the Spring Hill pitching, it's been solid. They don't have anything too flashy, but it gets the job done. So here comes Duke up to bat. First pitch taken for a ball. Count 1-0. And the Mustangs got caught in 2 rundowns on first base yesterday, and Seymour and Porter. 1-0 inside fastball called for a strike. Count even at 1. Bolton, the 1-1. Duke, hold the bat back on a high fastball. Call the ball. 2-1 count. Mustangs have done a good job right here, seeing a bunch of pitches. I mean, Porter leadoff walk, and Daniel with a leadoff walk this inning. 1 out, nobody on. Another pitch outside for a ball. That'll make the count 3-1. You know, the pitcher yesterday, you know, I mean, he was pounding the strike zone, not letting the Mustangs get up in any counts, really. 3-1, outside for a ball, and back-to-back walks from Bolton. And it seems the pitching coach from Spring Hill is going to come out and have a quick conversation with their guy. Just calm him down. I mean, having a hard time finding the strike zone. We'll take a quick break here while the Spring Hill gets their pitching situation figured out. You're watching Mustangs baseball here on the X Sports Network.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
And welcome back out to Gary Lamb Field. Runner on first, 1 out. Connor Pope up to bat, the catcher. Had a good day at first base yesterday. Bottom of the second inning. Pope takes a big cut. First pitch, and they're going to back pick. Duke will get back in time, though. Count 0-1. And Coach Curtis and Coach Lamb had a little coaches meeting in with the home plate umpire over the break. Usually don't say those happen in the middle of a game, but this is a heated matchup after plenty of pleasures were shared yesterday as the curveball to Pope. 1 man on, 1 man out. Here comes the Bolton gets his sign, comes set. Here's the pitch to Pope. Another big cut, 2 strikes. 1-2 to Pope. Pope had to catch a lot of innings there in the postseason alongside Seymour. Duke's going to get his lead off at first. Here comes the 1-2 to Pope. Going to take third strike. First strikeout of the night for Bolton. Be the second out of the inning for the Mustangs, and that's going to bring up freshman number 13 Mason Tidwell playing third. Mason seemed to be shoved in the fire, and he's a 3-sport athlete. Seemed to be shoved in the fire in all 3 sports he's played. The Mustangs basketball team was really young. He played a lot of minutes for them. Got a good bit of play time on the football team, and here he is playing third, and they're going to pick to first again. Duke will get back safely. Bolton gets the sign. Comes set. First pitch to Tidwell. And a low fastball called a strike. Count 0-1. And a low fastball in, taken for a strike, or for a ball. Count even at 1. Duke's going to take his lead at first. 2 outs here in the bottom half of the second inning for the Mustangs. And here's the pitch. High breaking pitch taken for a ball. 2-1 to Tidwell. Mason gets his sign from Coach Curtis at third. Raider defense straight up. And the pitch from Bolton. Mason swings foul to Coach Curtis. Good pick over there by the former pitcher. Count even at 2. Bolton gets the sign. Peeks over at Duke at first. And fastball swung on and missed. Back-to-back Ks to end the inning for Spring Hill. So after 2 full here at Gary Lamb Field, Mustangs 0, Raiders 0. You're watching Mustangs baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to Gary Lamb Field here for the top half of the third inning. Score still knotted up at 0. Back-to-back Ks to end the inning for Spring Hill. And coming up to bat will be the left fielder number 15, Robinson, as he lays down a bunt that will go foul. It was a good bunt, just rolled a little bit outside the rolled foul. Mustangs, I don't even think we're expecting a bunt right there. It's a good idea right there by the Raiders to catch the Mustangs defense sleeping. Count 0-1. Seymour also finished the last inning with back-to-back strikeouts. Fired up on the mound. And a big cut on the 0-1 pitch. High fastball. Quickly 0-2 to Robinson. And here's the 0-2 from Seymour. And a fastball low and inside called for a strike 3, and 3 straight Ks for Seymour. Really lighting up the zone right now early. So that's going to bring up the 9-hole hitter. Number 13, Jones, the center fielder. Not to be confused with Jones, the catcher. Nobody on, 1 out. Corners of the infield in for the Mustangs. First pitch to Jones, high and outside for a ball. Jones, the back half of that order yesterday for the Raiders, did a really good job seeing a bunch of pitches and trying to lay a bunt down. You want the back half of the order to do for your guys is just to get on base. Is the 1-0 pitch, a little bit outside, fastball for a ball. Count 2-0. Seymour comes set. And a low fastball called a strike. Good fastball right there from Seymour. Count 2-1 to Jones. Here comes the pitch from Seymour. Bunt attempt. He's going to pull the bat back. Count 3-1 to Jones. On deck for the Raiders, Swash, the second baseman, struck out his first at bat. Seymour, the 3-1. And the 3-1 is going to be called a ball, and Jones is going to walk down to first. Pope arguing with the home plate umpire, saying that it skimmed his bat. Did not win the appeal, so that's going to be the second base runner today for Spring Hill, and the first walk issued from Seymour. So that's going to bring up Swash for his second at bat. Seymour back picking at first. Jones will get back safely. Daniel at first and Seymour, they have good chemistry. When Daniel's pitching, you can almost be certain that Seymour is going to be behind the dish. He's going to pick again at first, and the ball's going to get away from Daniel, and Jones is going to get the second. Ezel's going out to get the ball, and Jones is going for 3. And it's going to be a close play. A good throw from Ezel, but Jones just there. So another man in scoring position for the Raiders early in an inning. This is Daniel's first game at first this season. Got to shake some of them jitters. But good play from Jones to get from first to third. If a guy's going to lay down a bunt, he's definitely got some speed, and that is Jones. Seymour comes set. Corner still in for the Mustangs infield. And Swash tries to lay down a safety squeeze. First run will score, and there's nobody covering first, and that's going to be the first run of the game for Spring Hill as they lead early 1-0 here in the top half of the third. An RBI bunt single from Swash.
Number 18, Trafstad.
Smart play there by the Raiders Mustangs defense. Just a little bit out of shambles right there, and the Raiders lead early 1-0. Up to bat now will be the third baseman, Trafstad. Hit a line out to center his last at bat. Pope back pick to first. Swash will get back safely. Seymour comes set. Swash takes his lead at first. Here comes the pitch from Seymour. Swash going for second, and it's going to be fouled off by Trafstad. Swash will go back to first. Count even at 1. 1 out, man on first. Mustangs trail 1-0 here in the top half of the third inning. Comes a pitch from Seymour. Ground ball going to go foul towards the Mustangs dugout. Count 1-2. Double play opportunity here for the Mustangs. Try to get out of the inning without any more damage. Spring Hill broke through in the third inning with their first run of the game yesterday afternoon. Comes the 1-2 from Seymour. Comes set. He's going to step off. Seymour checking over at first, gets the sign from Pope. He's going to back pick quickly to first. And a close play at first, but Swash will get back safely. One, two, Seymour. Swung on, fly ball. Going to go just out of play. Daniel and Ezo both running to make a play. Trafstat's going to battle off that pitch and come back to the plate. Runner Swash still at first, 1 out. On deck is the catcher Jones, number 34. Seymour comes set, and Trafstat's going to call time. And Seymour's going to quickly back pick at first. Swash gets back safely. And the pitch swung foul. Just foul down the third base line. Count still 1-2. Trafstat getting his sign from the third base coach. Steps back in. Seymour takes a peek over at Swash at first. Here's the pitch. High fastball. Pope going to pick back, and it's going to get over Daniel's head. And Swash rounding second, and he's actually going to hold up at second. An errant throw from the Mustangs catcher. Swash will get to second. Counts 2-2. 1 out. Runner in scoring position for the Raiders, so they're in prime condition to add on to this lead. 1-0 lead for the Raiders here in the top of the third inning. Swash getting a second will take away the double play opportunity. This has to be the longest at bat I have ever been a part of. I mean, this is only like 6 or 7 pitches, but I feel like we've been here for forever. The 2-2 from Seymour. Swung on, fouled back towards us. And this is a heck of a battle between Seymour and Trafstat right here. Trafstat hit a liner to Caden Porter for the second out of the first inning in his first at-bat. Comes the 2-2 Seymour. Fire swung on another drive. It's going to be a can of corn over to Finn Duke at second. Makes the play, and that'll be the second out of the inning. Big second out right there for the Mustangs. That'll bring up the catcher, number 34, Jones.
Number 34, B. Jones.
Jones, a real power bat for Spring Hill. Swash at second. 2 outs here in the top half of the third inning. Mustangs trail Spring Hill 1-0. First pitch from Seymour. Swung on a mile high in the infield. Tidwell's under it. And it's going to let it drop. Swash ran in his face a little bit, but I don't believe they're going to call that interference. I mean, for a second there, it looked like Swash was just trying to run into him, which, I mean, if they're not going to call it, it's a smart play. Ball was in foul territory. Swash goes back to second. Count 0-1 to Jones. Seymour comes set. It's going to peek back at Swash at second. And the pitch. Swung on ground ball to Tidwell. Tidwell going to fire over to first, and Daniel will secure that for the third out of the inning. So the Raiders strand 1, but they do get on the board first after the top half of the third inning. Spring Hill 1, Mustangs 0. You're watching Mustangs baseball on the X Sports Network.
What really matters during the ball game, We come to a very exciting time during the basketball season and the beginning of softball and baseball season. And I'm reminded of what Jesus said in Matthew 6 and verse 34. Therefore, do not be anxious about tomorrow, for tomorrow will be anxious for itself. Sufficient for the day is its own troubles. I don't know what may happen in the ball game today, but here's the reality. Don't worry about tomorrow or what lies ahead. Focus on today. Use today to serve God and make it your best. And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
Welcome back. Bottom half of the third inning. Spring Hill gets a run on in the top half of the third. Let's see if the Mustangs can strike back. Tragway, the 9-hole batter, getting his first at-bat of the day. Playing left field today. First pitch, low for a ball. So far, Bolton through 2 innings, 2 Ks, 3 walks, no hits given up yet. And the next pitch from Bolton called a strike over the outer third of the plate. So lefty on lefty battle here. Bolton comes set. And swung on and missed for strike 2. Counts 1-2 to Traglia. Bolton has retired 2 Mustangs in a row by way of the strike. And the 1-2. Low and outside. Count even at 2 to Traglia. Traglia had a good hit yesterday for the Mustangs on a day when hits weren't coming easily. Here comes the pitch. Off speed outer third for a strike, or for a ball. Count full to Traglia. Spring Hill's defense straight up. Outfield a little shallow. And Traglia with some speed. I mean, that right center gap. Who needs a hit when you can get on by a walk? So that's the 4th walk of the day from Bolton. Half of the Mustangs' order pretty much got on by way of the walk. So that's going to bring back the top half of the order for the Mustangs. Caden Porter walked his first at-bat, and we're going to have a little bit of a meeting between the pitcher, catcher, and third baseman. Coach Curtis at third is going to have a quick meeting with Porter and Ezel. Porter first at bat was a walk. Got stranded at third in the first inning. Coach Curtis is asking the home plate umpire, can we get this game speeded up? There's no coach out there. It just seemed like the pitcher, catcher, and third baseman were having a little bit of a Bull Durham conversation, if anybody's seen that movie. Just sitting out there talking. I mean, it's still a little early for prom, but they could have been talking about tuxedos and stuff. So Porter, the leadoff batter for the Mustangs, up with Tragway on first, nobody out. And stepping off is Bolton. Porter shows bunt. Third baseman is playing a little bit in. And high for a ball. And Porter and Traglia, the guy first and got up to bat, they are some speedsters, so it's going to be hard, if they get a good bunt down, it's going to be hard to get either one of them. Nobody out for the Mustangs here in the bottom half of the third, looking to strike back and tie this game back up or maybe even take a lead. Bolton, and they're going to have him in another rundown. And Traglia is going to be safe. He dropped the ball at short. Schramm, the shortstop, dropped the ball. That's where it hurts to have a freshman in the infield. I mean, I'm not going to hate on it any way, shape, or form. If he's good, he's good. But, when it comes to game situations, sometimes the freshmen just don't have the experience to make a play like that. So Traglia on second, but another bit of a base running blunder for the Mustangs, but it pays off in their favor. Traglia now in scoring position, nobody out for the Mustangs. Porter shows bunt again, pulls back. Guess that was just a little bit outside for a ball. Count 2-0 to Porter. It seems if you're laying your bat out there for a bunt and pull back, it's every single one of them's been called a ball today. Even some that looked like they went right over the plate. One guy on the Mustangs batting order you don't want to get behind is Caden Porter, because if you have to lay one over the plate, he will make you pay. 2-0 to Porter. Shows bunt again. Pulls back. Count 3-0. If you're Coach Curtis, do you tell Porter to swing away right here and try to give the Mustangs the lead? I mean, young coach, new style of ball. I mean, I say swing away. There you go from Bolton. Porter shows bunt again, pulled back, and a little bit of a delayed call right there. I mean, Porter thought it was a strike, obviously, or maybe he just wanted to keep swinging. But Porter's going to get over to first, so back-to-back walks right there from Bolton, and that looks like it might be his day right there. Coach coming out to have a quick conversation with him. So it looks like we're having a pitching change. So runners on first and second here. We're in the bottom of the third inning for the Mustangs. You're watching Mustangs baseball on X Sports Network.
Southern Tennessee Orthopedics welcomes orthopedic surgeon Dr. Paul Thomas. Count on Dr. Paul Thomas, podiatrist Dr. James Barksdale, and nurse practitioner Doug Iad at Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep your life in motion. Injuries and foot pain can rob you of the activities you enjoy most. So our team is here, close to home, to address the pain and to get you moving again. Southern Tennessee Orthopedics. From the routine to the unforeseen, you can count on us. To learn more, visit SouthernTennesseeMedicalGroup.com, or to schedule an appointment, call 931-762-4400.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming an over-the-road driver at Southeast Carriers, we guarantee you can spend equal time on the road as with family. Along with multiple benefits, you will receive a base pay of 50 cents per mile. To make your job as easy as possible, we provide you with the latest technology, and you are not required to deliver through the heavy traffic along the East Coast. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Story and Lee, the Tennessee Valley's most dynamic furniture store, featuring our Made in America galleries with solid wood dining and bedrooms, leather furniture, mattresses, and so much more. You want it? We've got it. With our 3 acres of showroom and our huge warehouse, we're sure to have exactly what you want. And it's all ready to be delivered to your home absolutely free. Just try that anywhere else. We are Story and Lee.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back here. Bottom of the third inning. Runners on first and second for the Mustangs. New pitcher for Spring Hill. We don't have a name, but it's number 2. Right-handed pitcher. Runners on first and second. Tragley at second, Porter at first. Ezel up to bat, shows bunt, pull back. And it seems like there may be a little bit of a game plan with this home plate umpire that if you just throw your bat out there and show bunt and pull back at the last second, you're just going to sit there and get walked because the last two men that Bolton faced were walked. Comes the next pitch. Wow, we have a strike on a bunt attempt right there, and that one was a little bit low. Count even to Ezel. Final line for Bolton, 2+ innings, 2 Ks, 5 walks, no hits, and the runners on first and second are assigned to him. So we don't have a complete final line yet. It's strange you see a pitcher pulled after not giving up a hit, but when you walk 5 guys, I mean, you might as well just be giving up hits. Ezel lays down a little bunt, going to go just foul. Count 1-2 to Ezel. A little slap bunt right there. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. Ezel is a pretty good bunter for the Mustangs. I mean, this team is, pretty good at small ball. They have a bunch of speedsters, of guys that can steal base and bunt, and Ezel's going to take the 1-2 pitch for a ball, low breaking pitch. Count even at 2. Ezel grounded out to the second baseman his first at bat. Made a great play in right field yesterday. A diving grab is similar to the one Tragley made in the first inning over and left. Count even to Ezel. Swinging ground ball. Tragley is going to try to avoid it, and the shortstop, another blunder. Bases loaded. So Tragley, I believe we're going to go ahead and credit Ezel with a single right there. But a bit of a blunder. Another one from the shortstop. Schramm, he seems like a solid arm over there, but he is just, at this point, just one blunder after another. He let Tragley get the second. Tragley is now at, earlier when Bolton was still in. Tragley now at third, Porter at second, Ezel at first. The gapper. We got three bases loaded, 3 speedsters on, and that's going to bring up Clint Seymour, the pitcher. Flew out to the second baseman his last at bat. Had an infield pop yesterday that dropped and scored the 1 run for the Mustangs. Bases loaded, nobody out here for the Mustangs. Seymour is going to swing and foul that one back. A little late on that pitch. Count even at 1. Seymour still looking for his first hit of the year. Hitless yesterday, but he did get the game-tying RBI in the 6th inning. Here comes the 1-1. He's going to take it. Good block by Jones. Count 2-1. 2-1. Bases used for the Mustangs. Outfield is, I'd still say, a bit shallow for Seymour. I mean, Seymour's got a good bat there. He's batting third for a reason. Seymour's going to rip one up the middle, and that's going to get through. 1 run scores for the Mustang. Porter's rounding to come home, and the Mustangs have tied and taken the lead right there with a 2 RBI single for Quint Seymour. Big hit right there for Seymour, and that's going to give the Mustangs their first lead of the season. And that's going to bring up the cleanup batter, number 3, Miles Moore. Miles grounded out to the first baseman his last time up. Still nobody out. Runners on first and second. Moore, another guy that's going to see a lot of pitches. Miles been putting in a lot of work in the offseason. Shows bunt, and it's going to get behind Jones. He's going to do a good job to recover, keep either man from advancing. Moore getting the signs from Coach Curtis over at third. Ezel at second. Seymour with the big hit over at first. Comes the pitch. Moore showing bunt and gets down a beautiful bunt. They're going to get more at first, but both runners are going to advance. And that's going to bring out Carter Daniel. Walked his first at bat. So we now have a final line for Bolton. It's going to be 2 innings plus 2 Ks, 5 walks, no hits, and 2 runs. Here comes the pitch. Daniel, first pitch swinging, going to go foul over the backstop. Quickly down 0-1. Two runners in scoring position for the Mustangs. Only 1 out. Looking to extend their lead. Currently up 2-1. Daniel shows bunt, pulls it back to a pitch that looked like it was a breaking ball right over the plate. But again, with what we've seen from this home plate umpire, if the Mustangs take notice, just show bunt, and 9 times out of 10, it will be called a ball. Count even to Daniel. Ezel on third. Seymour on second. Comes the pitch to Daniel. Going to pull back. Good take right there from Daniel. The pitch is going to be low and outside for a ball. Count 2-1. Seems that hit from Seymour may have sparked something from the Mustangs. He's currently batted in all 3 of the runs so far for the Mustangs this season. Those 2 RBIs kind of counteract that 1 run he gave up in the 3rd inning. Daniel swinging again. A little bit late foul. That one's going to end up on the softball field. Would you like to see this aggressive hitting style from your pitcher? If he's going to... One of the very few times Carter's played the field. I mean, he played a little bit of outfield his freshman year and a little bit of first in the summer before his freshman year, but mainly just pitched in DH last year. Count still 2-2 to Daniel. He's going to call for time. Two guys in scoring position for the Mustangs is Ezel and Seymour. 1 out here, bottom of the 3rd. Mustangs currently lead 2-1. Daniel's going to pop one over the first baseman. That's going to be just foul. That was 2 RBIs again right there for the Mustangs. That ball is going to be just foul. Good hit right there by Daniel. Seymour gives him a little pat on the back. His team I've talked about this group, the group of sophomores last year, their group of juniors this year. There's a ton of them on this team. You got 1 at first, you got 1 at short, you got one in the outfield, you got 1 behind the plate. I mean, you got 1 pitching. I mean, they're all over the place. You got 1 DHing, Miles Moore. Pretty close-knit group. I mean, they do things together on and off the field. Daniel inside. Gets away from the catcher. Ezel thought about coming home. Holds back. So Carter going to go have a quick conversation with Coach Curtis. Is that Coach Nick Moore out there? He's going to having a quick conversation with the umpire, and Spring Hill's coach going to come have a conversation too. I guess one coach can't talk to the umpire without the other going out there and having his words to say. Coach Dunn over there talking to the first baseman for Spring Hill. I guess we're all just having conversations today. Looks like Seymour's talking to the middle infield for Spring Hill. All in good fun. Count full to Daniel. I mean, this is a pretty high-intensity game. If you weren't there yesterday, we had some after-game antics that led to this game having a little more fuel in the tank than it normally would. Just a preseason out-of-district game. Full count to Daniel. Inside, and he's going to take his base. Another walk issued by the Spring Hill pitching staff. And, I mean, I don't know who to be displeasure with, if you want to say it's the home plate umpire's fault for calling a bunch of balls or it's just their pitching staff for not attacking the strike zone. It's definitely not like that, because Seymour has been pounding the strike zone 4 Ks, but again, another walk. That will be the in total. 6th walk. It's going to bring up Finn Duke, the second baseman, who was also walked. Daniel's on base. Base is loaded, 1 out. Double play will get you out of the inning. But big at-bat for Duke, who was walked in his first at-bat, as Daniel was too. Duke swinging on the first pitch again. Fouled back. Count 0-1. On deck for the Mustangs is the catcher, number 9, Connor Pope. Bottom of the 3rd inning here. Mustangs have a 2-1 lead over Spring Hill, looking to even this series back up. In high school, you just play 2-game series, not like 3 as in college. So no way to fully win a series unless you sweep. As the 0-1 pitch is going to be outside for a ball. Count even 1 for Duke. 1 out. You got Daniel on first. You got Seymour on second. You got Ezo on third. So 3 pretty good runners. 3 football players at that. You got a linebacker, a receiver, and a quarterback out there. And Duke fouled it back at us. If we didn't have a net, I would be needing some new glass back here. Thankful for a good protective net, though. Two strikes here for Duke. Runners got their leads. Here's the pitch. Duke. Ground ball up the middle. It's going to... That's a double play to end the inning. Wow. A 4-6-3 double play. So the Mustangs get back on top, get on the board. But Spring Hill's pitching does a good job to limit the damage. After 3 here at Loretto, Mustangs lead Spring Hill 2-1. You're watching Mustangs Baseball on the X Sports Network.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town. When you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North or visit LawrenceburgFlooringandMore.com.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back out for the top half of the 4th inning. Mustangs lead Spring Hill 2-1. Special guest with me in the booth, former Mustangs pitcher and third baseman Kai Zalea.
Yes, sir.
How we doing, Kai?
All right.
So up to bat for the Raiders will be the right fielder Tigler. Doubled his first at bat. First pitch, too.
Good pitch.
Take a big cut right there. Quickly down 0-1.
Good off speed there, first pitch.
Seymour's done a good job attacking the zone. 3 innings, 4 Ks. The next pitch is going to be skied a mile high into the infield. Seymour and Daniel talking about it, and it's going to drop. I just talked about their good chemistry, and they little blunder right there again by the Mustangs defense. So that's going to be a little bit of a infield single. And again, that's with Daniel playing his first game at first, especially this year. It's at least been 2 years since he's played, if not longer. You're going to have some problems like that, but it's the second game of the season. You're going to have a bunch of blunders by both teams, so
Is a double play in effect, though?
Yeah. That's they're going to draw it up like that.
Wow.
Yeah, pitch in the dirt, called a strike. Up to bat is the first baseman, Taylor. Grounded out to the second baseman, his first at bat, so maybe we can get another one of those and get a 4-6-3 going.
Yep.
Mustangs yet to turn a double play this season. Here's the 0-1 from Seymour. Swung ground ball to Robertson at short. They're going to Ben Duke and over to first, and Daniel can't make the scoop, but they do get the force out at second. So
good attempt there.
Yeah, 6-4.
Still a double play in effect here.
That's all they're trying to do, just get a bunch of double plays going.
Yeah. Have a pinch runner here.
Yeah, pinch runner. That's going to be number 37. And if you don't remember from yesterday, he scored the winning run in the bottom of the 7th inning. Had some choice words for the Mustangs dugout.
He did.
Not batting, though, today. So it's going to bring up Schramm. Struck out his first at bat. Corner in for the Mustangs. Infield. First pitch, strike to Schramm.
I think that's the key for Loretto to be successful, is just pounding the zone with these starters. I think Carter did a great job yesterday pounding the zone. Clint's doing a very good job today. I think
pick back to first.
I think that'll be the key. The bats will stay there. They'll be there.
They have a good. The Mustangs have a good defense behind them. Whether or not these guys have played a lot, if you keep pounding the zone, your defense will back you up.
Yep.
0-1 to Schramm.
Another
He's going to
pick.
pick, and they're going to have him in a rundown. Daniel, he's just going to run him
does
down
get
himself.
him out.
Wheels by the quarterback.
Oh, he's talking.
He's got some words
he
for him.
said something.
Hey, the quarterback's got some ego, and we got some talking again. This is what led the extracurriculars after the game yesterday.
It's a little absurd, really.
Yeah,
the fact that there's no consequences for anything.
Yeah, and I would say that's why 37's not batting today. Some consequential actions. The coach is going to go over there and have a word with him. Coach Curtis on the field.
I think this is ridiculous.
Crowd's getting into it too.
I think got to do a better job disciplining your players. To be honest.
I don't. We're having a little bit of a meeting. If you got Coach Dunn out there not happy, you've done something wrong. Coach Dunn is one of the most light-tempered guys, and it looks like Schramm's going to go have a talk with Haney, the DH. Coaches are having Spring Hill's coaches are having some words with umpires.
It's just
and I would assume that after this, Loretto's coaches will go have a few words because you got to even up the talking with the umpires.
Yep.
Mustangs field defense will go back to their positions.
No, it's embarrassing to be completely honest with you.
And if you're Spring Hill, you put that dude into pinch run. You knew something was going to happen.
You knew it.
If he got out or if he scored, something was going to be said.
But no way around it.
Here's the thing. Baseball players, to be good at baseball, it's a sport where if you fail 70% of the time, you're doing a good job. So you got guys with huge egos all over the place, and especially with Loretto and Spring Hill, two programs that are used to winning. These guys don't like to lose. So there's always going to be some words said. 0-1 to Schramm. Seymour. Middle in. Going to say it's just off the plate.
Pretty good pitch there.
So 2 outs on the inning now for the Mustangs. And another pitch for a strike. 1-2 to Schramm. Doing a good job pounding the zone is Seymour. Looking to get through his 4th inning. Seymour. Middle in again, call the ball. So it seems with this umpire. Seems with this umpire that you're going to pretty much have to lay it over the plate. He's giving them low, though. That is going to...
Big thing for Clint. Just take a deep breath and win this thing.
Yeah, and Clint, both pitchers for the Mustangs so far we've seen. Clint and Carter, there's some battlers. They're going to go up there and shove just like that. And that's going to be... Schramm's going to walk. Going to trot down the first. That's going to be a second walk issued by Seymour. It's going to bring up number 9, Haney. Struck out his first at bat and was in the middle of Seymour's 3 straight strikeouts. So 1 on, runner on first, 2 outs here in the top half of the 4th inning for the Mustangs as they lead Spring Hill 2-1. And Coach Curtis going to have a word with Seymour. Do you believe we're going to have a pitching change here?
Sure.
Looks like he's just going to have a conversation with the infield.
No, I think the big thing here too, especially, is find what works for you. His fastball's been a little all over the place, all over around the zone, but just that curveball's really working for him. I think maybe go to that here.
He's been doing a good job working his breaking pitch. I mean, the Mustangs, they've done a good job defensively and pitching so far this year. You know, Carter went 6. Clint's looking to go 6, maybe even more. So quick little meeting. Maybe just some words of encouragement for his pitcher. 2 outs here. Top of the 4th inning. Mustangs lead 2-1. The DH, Haney, up to bat. Got Schramm on first. Pitch from Seymour, low fastball. Call the ball.
Not a bad pitch there.
One-0, back pick over to first. Seymour has been picking over to first a lot more than Daniel was yesterday. But that's the way Seymour is. If he lets anybody get on base, he wants to get you off as soon as possible. And going to be hit, blooper, and it's going to be just foul. I mean, that was a double, maybe even a run over there for Spring Hill, a chance to tie up the game. So Schramm's going to walk back to first and Haney back to the plate. Mustangs defense outfield is straight up, as is the infield. The Haney 0 for 1 on the night with the strikeout. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Another good high fastball from Seymour. I mean, whether he's been pounding the zone high or low, he's been getting strikes. So the count's 1-2. Another strike right here from Seymour will get him out of the inning. Seymour gets the sign. Here's the pitch. High and outside. Count even at 2. Daniel and Schramm having exchanged some words over there at first. Probably just some friendly play. Nothing. I mean, Daniel's a pretty cool character, so I mean, he's not going to just go out there and yell at anybody for no reason. Here's the pitch from Seymour. Ground over to Duke. Fumbles it. Pitch
Makes
over to first. What a play. Duke fumbled it over there at first, so didn't get the play at second, but did get the out at first. So after top half of the 4th inning, Mustangs hold on to their 2-1 lead over Spring Hill. You're watching Mustangs baseball here on the Exports Network.
Tired of driving into the city every time you need appliances, furniture, or heck, just about anything? Next time, stay local and come to Swap and Shop Center. We have everything you want, from computers to furniture, major appliances, lawn and garden tools, electronics, you name it. Our #1 goal is to get you the items you need at a price you can afford. We even offer 120 days same as cash financing. We won't be undersold. We specialize in service after the sale. We pick up where everyone else leaves off. Swap and Shop Center, family owned and operated in Lawrenceburg for over 61 years.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back out to Gary Lamb Field here for the bottom half of the fourth inning. If the bottom half has as many fireworks as the top half, we're going to be in for a good ball game. Mustangs still holding on to a 2-1 lead. Connor Pope is up to bat.
Lead off for the Mustangs, number 9, Connor Pope.
Pope 0 for 1 today with the strikeout in his first at bat. Here comes the first pitch. Inside for a ball. Some gymnast moves there from Pope to get out of the way of that one. This pitcher in his one inning, no Ks, 1 walk, 1 hit, which gave up the 2 runs that were credited to the starter. Here comes the next pitch. Pope, a drive deep to left field. That one is back, and that one is going to be foul. But, man, he got a hold of that one. That's the hardest hit ball we've seen this season from the Mustangs. And Pope would like to have that one back to pull it in a little bit more because that'd be a solo home run first of the year for the Mustangs. Pope's going to call time real quick. Count even at 1. Pope steps back in. Here's the 1-1. A good curveball over the outer third of the plate. Going to say it just missed for a ball. Count 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. Pope pops that one up. Going to get just over and into the fans. Didn't hit anybody. Count 2-2. Nobody on, nobody out. Here early in the bottom of the fourth. Mustangs hold a 2-1 lead. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball, enter third. Call the ball. Strikes has definitely been harder to come by the last 2 innings for both teams. Spring Hill has walked 3 times more batters than they've struck out, and Quincy even walked 2 guys. As a swing and a miss on a high fastball will be the 3rd strikeout of the day for the Raiders, first for the new pitcher. That's going to bring up the third baseman, number 13, Mason Tidwell, the freshman. Struck out his first at bat.
Mason Tidwell.
Nobody on, one man out here in the bottom of the fourth for the Mustangs. Here comes the first pitch. Another inner third fastball. Just a bit outside for a ball. Mustangs have done a good job seeing a lot of pitches today. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on, grounded to the third baseman. He's going to fire over, and that'll be the 2nd out of the inning. Sharp hit there from Tidwell, just couldn't beat out the throw. And that's going to bring up the 9-hole batter, Jackson Traglia. Third in the last inning. Traglia is the man that got the party started for the Mustangs as he got on with a walk and stole second. Traglia been up once, walked once. And he's going to start right where he left off last time with a ball. Count 1-0 to Traglia. Nobody on, 2 men out. Here comes the 1-0 to Traglia. Good curveball over the middle of the plate. Call a strike. Count even at 1. So, not much action here in the bottom of the fourth inning compared to the top, but, I mean, the fourth inning had enough, top half of the fourth had enough action and energy for an entire game. Comes the pitch. Traglia is going to slap it foul down the third baseline towards the parking lot. Parking out there is always dangerous, especially if the Mustangs have a good right-handed batter that's gonna pull it out there. And there was a ball, I believe Josh Porter hit it last year in one of the region playoff games, and don't believe it hit a car, but it definitely got close. Pitched low and away for a ball. Count 2-1 to Traglia, or 2-2 to Traglia. Walked his first at bat, stole second, and scored a run. Again, Spring Hill's outfield a little shallow.
Same pitch.
Wow, the same pitch. It was called a ball. It's going to ring him up on a strike right there. So a 1-2-3 inning for Spring Hill there in the bottom half of the fourth. So after 4, Mustangs 2, Spring Hill 1. You're watching Mustangs baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee. Don't be left with stumps, overgrown trees, and cluttered land. Make the call today to Bayworth Trimming, licensed, bonded, and insured. Proudly serving the region with years of know-how. Call today 931-300-3554 or visit bayworthtrimming.com.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to Gary Lamb Field here for the top half of the 5th inning. Mustangs set down in order last inning, 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Top half of the order will be coming back up. It is 8-9-1 here, or 9-1-2. 8-9-1 for the Raiders right here. It's going to be Robinson, Jones, and Swash.
Stepping in for Spring Hill, number 15, Robinson.
Robinson struck out in his first at bat. Count is Mustangs currently lead 2-1, so another low-scoring affair, just like yesterday. Seymour gone 4 strong innings as he starts off the 5th. In the same way, a low fastball. Count 0-1 early. Coach is exchanging some words on the third base line down there. And the 0-1 rocketed to right field. Ezel, it's going to not get to it in time.
Is able to cut it off, though.
So that's going to be a single for Robinson, and Raiders in business early.
It's just a good piece of hitting right there.
And we got a new batter for Spring Hill. Again, I don't have a full roster, but he's replacing Jones, who was in center. So this is number 7 up to bat. Jones walked and scored a run. The lone run, actually, for Spring Hill in the 3rd inning. Robinson takes his lead at first. 1 on, nobody out. Top of the 5th inning.
Not bad.
Good fastball low and away. Going to be called a ball from Seymour.
If I'm Clinton here, I might go a little change up inside, get a little rollover.
Potential double play.
Potential double play, guy off the bench.
Because now Jones, the guy that is being pinch hit for, was a good runner.
He was.
So, with him up to bat, it's going to be a slim chance at a double play, but I haven't seen 7 yet, so we don't know how he runs.
Yep.
Robinson hadn't been on base yet until now, so I don't know how he runs. But Robinson is a left fielder, and this guy's pinch hitting for the center fielder, so I would imagine they have some decent speed.
Here.
Seymour inside.
Not bad.
Right over the plate. I guess they're going to say that was a little high.
I guess so.
Count 2-0. Spring Hill's pinch hitter.
2-0 count. Pitching to a 2-0 count and a 1-1 count is completely different.
Pick over to
Pickoff
first.
attempt in there.
Robinson got back. I believe this is Zayden Fagan. They have on their roster only one available right-handed bat, and he's going to slap one down the first baseline. Going to go
hit and
foul.
Run there.
So Robinson's going to go back to first. 2 strikes here to what we believe is Fagan. And I believe with this being Fagan that makes the pitcher we've been talking about the last 2 innings, Mayberry. And check swing.
Got him.
They're going to say they got him. Or no. Count 2-2.
Really?
Thought he would have ring him up right there, but I guess not. Good stop there by Pope. Runner on first, nobody out. And he's going to pick him off.
Rundown.
Got him in a rundown. Let's see if we have a friendly rundown this
Got
time.
him.
And a good play. Robertson walks him all the way back to first and just flips to Daniel for the out. So Seymour, I've been saying, if he gets a guy on base, he wants to get him out as quick as possible.
Just a little dirty slide there.
Yeah, you don't see people slide into first, but again, that rundown was a lot more friendlier than the last one because we had a little bit of a little 5-minute stoppage of play almost right there. But good play by Robertson. That's going to be and ring him up, strike him out. Seymour, 5th K of the night.
Got 2 down here.
And just like that, they went from a man on first and nobody out to 2 out and nobody on. So a good play right there for the Mustangs pitching and defense.
Great work by Clint Seymour.
Back to the top of the order, number 4, Swash.
So that's going to bring up Swash, top of the order for the Raiders. Yep. 1 for 2 on the day. Had an RBI bunt single on a good safety squeeze last time up that scored Jones from third. Struck out his first at bat, and he's swinging first pitch here. It's going to be fouled out of play.
It's a hit 0-1 here.
So Seymour doing a good job getting ahead at bats, and we've seen this from him all. We saw it from last year, the year before that, and so far this year. He likes to get up early in counts. The only difference I see in Seymour and Daniel, pitching is Daniel's a lot more in your face. He's going to go. Seymour's going to play a little bit of mind games with you. So that ball's going to be driven to left field. Traglia getting under it, and that'll be a 1-2-3 inning for the Mustangs. So good job getting out of a little bit of trouble. So after the top half of the 5th inning, Mustangs sit them down in order. Mustangs lead 2-1. You're watching Mustangs baseball here on the X Sports Network.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Hit a home run with the team at United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
On the web, 931-321-8226.
Tommy Johnson, 931-722-4840.
Tyler Webb, 731-438-2084.
Travis Caldwell's 931-629-3033.
You're safe with United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
There are now more ways to save at QuickMart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at QuickMart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back to Gary Lamb Field here, bottom of the 5th inning. Mustangs holding on to a 2-1 lead against Spring Hill, the Raiders. It's gonna bring up the top of the order for the Mustangs here. 1, 2, and 3. Caden Porter, technically 0 for 0 today, but he's been walked twice. Scored a run. Here comes the pitch.
Big hack.
Yeah, big hack. Good breaking pitch right there. Porter down 0-1 quickly. We believe the pitcher is Mayberry. Apologize if it's not. Porter shows bunt, pulls it back, evens up the count. What do you think the strategy for the Mustangs to extend the lead here would be in the 5th inning?
Fake bunt, pull back, just draw walks.
Just draw walks, just walk in a bunch of batters.
Yeah.
It seemed to work so far for the Mustangs. Haven't walked in a run yet. Porter stays back, count 2-1. You know, yesterday we noticed from Spring Hill's pitching that they were really attacking the zone. You know, the kid they had pitching, complete game.
Yep, Cooper Inch,
yeah. Very good pitcher. You know, he compared to the Mustangs pitcher, Inch is sitting 78, 80 when Daniel's sitting 85, 87. Yeah. Is Porter a drive to deep left field and a bat flip? Kiss that baby goodbye.
Wow.
Caden Porter letting them hear about it is a solo shot, and that's going to give the Mustangs the juice they needed. What a hit and a bat flip to go with it.
Wow. That's electric right there. That's big.
First home run of the year for Porter and the Mustangs. We gonna get a little stomp on home plate?
Yes, sir.
You betcha.
Yep. This is our field.
Let them know about it. What a hit right there from Porter. I mean, we talked about just the fake bunt and go for it.
Yep.
Caden said, I don't care what you're saying. I'm gonna hit that Ryan Weathers Gatorade National Player of the Year sign over there in left field.
Perfect over there.
I mean, you heard that one off the bat.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, Caden knew he threw the bat. I mean,
yeah.
letting Spring Hill's dugout hear about it.
Oh, yeah.
So that's going to bring up Ezel, 1 for 2 on the day with a single.
He's attacking
Ezel swinging first pitch foul down the first baseline. I mean, high school baseball, you don't see a whole lot of home runs, but when you do, man, they really juice up the crowd. What little crowd we have on a cold day. I mean, there's still a good crowd. It's Loretto baseball. We've had a program built here for a while. Is Ezel swinging again, quickly down 0-2. But, like Coach Curtis said on the little X Sports show last Thursday night, it may be 75 degrees in February, but you can bet when that second week of March rolls around and it's baseball time, it's gonna be cold. I've been coming to Mustangs opening day games since. For the past couple of years, and I don't think I've been to a warm one yet. Ezel's going to take the 0-2 pitch outside for a ball, count 1-2.
Biggest thing here is just being disciplined.
Yeah, trying to extend that lead. Nobody out, nobody on. Ezel.
Good eye.
Low fastball, evens the count up at 2. As you can see the flag over there in left field, he may have had a little bit of help on the wind on that one, but I don't think he needed any. Looks like it's blowing a little bit to left field, maybe a little in. Comes to 2-2. Good take from Ezel. It's going to be a high fastball outside for a ball, count full. Infield and outfield playing straight up defense here. Payoff pitch. Low, and Ezel's going to walk down to first. And the story of tonight has been the tally of walks that Spring Hill has given up. I mean, the starter gave up. He didn't give up a hit. 5 walks, and it looks like we'll have another conversation with the pitching coach right here. So we're going to go to break while they have their meeting out on the mound. Caden Porter extends the Mustangs' lead to 3-1 here in the bottom of the 5th. You're watching Mustangs baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Renwright Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Renwright is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Renwright Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
And welcome back out to Gary Lamb Field. Same pitcher in, just a little bit of a convening of the coach and the players on the mound. That's going to bring up Clint Seymour. Clint is 1 for 2 on the day with a single and 2 RBIs. Clint had the big hit that put the Mustangs on the board, and Caden Porter earlier in the inning really set it over the top with a home run to left field. Ezel's on first after being walked.
Big thing here, just again staying disciplined. That's 5 straight balls in a row.
Yep. So Seymour's gonna hold back, count 1-0.
I tell you, freebies will hurt. Errors, walks, they'll hurt.
They've added up because both of those runs that were scored by the Mustangs were off walks.
Yep.
Seymour got the big hit to open up the party as they're going to pick back to first. Ezel get back safely. Ezel, a good runner over there at first. Seymour, good day on the mound so far. 5 innings, 5 Ks, only 2 walks, 3 hits and a run.
Very good.
Count 1-0 to Seymour. Ezel takes his lead at first. The pitch. Seymour is going to pop one right over the third baseman's glove, right off. Ezel's going to try to get the third, and he's going to think better of it and go back. I don't think he would have gotten there. So smart base running for the Mustangs. Seymour with his second single of the night.
It was a shot, taking it opposite field. It was a good piece of hitting there by Seymour.
He hit it hard, and the third baseman, Trafstat, just couldn't make the play. So that's going to bring up the DH, Miles Moore. 0 for 1 today with a sac bunt that advanced these 2 runners in the scoring position in the third inning.
Yep.
Bottom of the third. So Miles DH in today instead of playing left field. Let's put Tragway in left field and let Miles DH. And Miles another good bunt. That's going to say just foul. Didn't get out of the box. Miles is this whole team, they're good. They're team players. They play small ball. You got a guy on first and second with no outs. That next guy up, if he can bunt, he's going to lay down a bunt and advance those 2 guys. Batting average and on-base percentage isn't, big stats isn't what this team's going to go by. It's winning games.
It's big team-oriented.
And, you saw that from them last year. You had the guys that can make the big plays like Porter, Caden and Josh both, Caleb. But when you needed a guy like Carter or Miles or anybody like that to make a play like that, or even Ezel, they'd do it for you.
Yep.
And that really paid off on the Mustangs' run to the Final Four. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Here comes the pitch from Mayberry. Maybe today. Here's the pitch. Moore shows bunt,
outside.
Pulls back for a ball. Two and one here. Runners on first and second take their lead. You got Seymour at first, Ezel at second. Moore. Here comes the pitch, and he's going to step off, and as Ezel and Seymour retreat back to first and second respectfully. Moore steps back in the box. This is a big at-bat for the Mustangs. You got
very big.
2 guys on base and nobody out, whether it's a bunt or a hit. As Moore shows bunt, pulls back. That's 3-1 now. Let's see if we get the Miles Moore walk party started for this season. The outfield and infield both playing straight up. Here's the 3-1 to Moore. Shows bunt, gets down a good bunt back to the pitcher. And
don't get the job done.
Good throw over to first, but Miles Moore, another sac bunt to advance the runners to second and third. So now the Mustangs have 2 runners in scoring position with Carter Daniel coming up to bat. Carter Daniel, another guy 0 for 0 for the day, drawn 2 walks so far. For the pitcher and first baseman, you like to see the guy go up there and just get on base in any way necessary.
Yep.
On deck for the Mustangs is number 24, Finn Duke. Carter, pretty good day at first. 2 runners in scoring position, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Mustangs currently lead Spring Hill 3-1. Daniel taking a swing at the first pitch. Just missed, and that's going to bring the count 0-1. Beautiful day out here at the at the ball field.
Infield's going to be playing in for this run.
Yep, trying to save a run. Got a little action in the Spring Hill bullpen. They got a lefty in there. Got infield all standing on the infield grass. Going to try to save this run and keep this from getting to a 3-run game. Here comes the pitch. Daniel, a deep drive to center field. It's going to be caught for the job done. Second out. Both runners are going to tag up, and Seymour is safe at third, and Ezel scores an RBI sac fly from Carter Daniel.
That was a pretty good throw there from the center fielder. Very, very long throw.
And you know, Clint's no slouch when it comes to running. I mean, he's a pretty fast guy, and that throw almost got him.
Yeah.
Good thing there's no review in high school baseball, though. I mean, I believe that's one thing that's made Major League and college games so long. We just sit there and review things now. Yeah. 2 outs. It's going to bring up Finn Duke, the second baseman, up to bat. He is 0 for 1 on the day with a ground out. Has been walked once. Has have half the Mustangs line up.
Yeah.
Number 24, Finn Duke.
Let's see if Finn Duke can get that run in here.
Yeah, Mustangs have stranded 1 runner at third today. Let's see if we can keep that from being 2. Finn Duke, first pitch.
A little low.
Low fastball.
Takes it for a ball.
Count 1-0. I mean, if Finn can just send one right up the middle of the second baseman and shortstop are leaving a huge gap right there.
Oh, yeah.
Comes the pitch. Duke slaps one high and foul over the first baseline. Count even at 1. Mustangs lead 4-1 over Spring Hill. We got Seymour at third. Here comes the pitch. Duke, ground one
ball.
Weakly to the second baseman, fires over to first, and that will be the third out of the inning. And so after 5 here at the ballpark, Mustangs add 2 runs. Caden Porter home run. Top that off, Mustangs currently lead Spring Hill 4-1. You're watching Mustangs baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back out to the ballpark here for the 6th inning. Mustangs add 2 runs in the bottom half of the 5th inning to extend their lead to 4-1. Caden Porter home run and a RBI sac fly from Carter Daniel.
Number 18, Trafstadt.
Double the Mustangs run. That's going to bring up the third baseman Trafstadt. He is 0 for 2 on the day with a line out and a fly out to center field. First pitch from Seymour will be a ball. Seymour coming back out for the 6th inning. Be nice to see the Mustangs pitchers both go 6 innings or maybe even more for Seymour on the opening series. Here's the 1-0. Fastball low, a little bit outside. Count 2-0. I believe Seymour's done a good job adjusting to the strike zone. It's been a little inconsistent today, but done a good job in the first 5 innings so far. As the count's 3-0 early to Trafstadt. Here's the 3-0. Fastball a little bit high and outside, and a 4-pitch walk to Trafstadt. That's going to bring up Jones. Jones is 0 for 2 on the day with a ground out and a fly out.
Looks like we got somebody warming up in the Loretto bullpen. Looks like Cade Lay.
And we had a little bit of action in the Spring Hill bullpen, too. They had a lefty warming up. So maybe a lefty to try to close the door.
On both sides.
Yep.
No outs here.
Seymour picking back at first. Props to Carter Daniel today. He pitched yesterday, playing first today for the first time this season.
Yep.
And he's done a pretty good job over there.
Very good job.
There's one pickoff he missed, but other than that, he's been a good job in rundowns and stuff like that. Another pick to first.
That's
another good scoop.
Good attempt there. That's something we used to work on a lot is rundowns and picks.
And that's with the Mustangs having such an experienced coaching staff. Zach Curtis played some pro ball. David Weathers, of course, everybody knows, played almost 20 years. You got Coach Dunn, who coached at over 20 years at Waterloo. Almost brought a school of not many kids to the state tournament for almost 20 times. And you got Coach Laws down there that just lives and breathes. Loretto baseball, and Coach Moore, who knows pretty much every kid on this team. And a strike there from Seymour. First call he's gotten in a while.
Yeah.
All he needs is just to get into a groove.
It's a big bat here. I think it's 3-hole, right?
Yep.
Yep. Pick off attempt. Gets there.
Trafstadt gets back to first. Seymour, a good job, only giving up 3 hits. It's Trafstadt's his 3rd walk of the night. They pinch ran for Jones when he got his 1 hit yesterday, so I would imagine a
little pitch out.
A pitch out to try to back pick. Trafstadt gets back without a throw. I would imagine with them pinch running for Jones that this would be a good opportunity for a double play.
Looks like there's talk between a coach and an umpire coming set. Looks like he came set that last pitch.
Yeah, we had some discussion with that yesterday as the pitch is going to get away. Trafstadt running for
strike.
second.
I'm not really.
Yeah, that was called a strike.
It was called strike. Yep.
Yep. So that's.
It looked good. It was just a drop, just a drop ball.
Yeah. Seymour having a word to his pitcher. Not sure. Maybe it's. Guy, you got any insight on what was said there between Carter and Quint?
Just do your thing.
So more just pitcher talk.
Yeah, just do your thing. Don't worry about the uncontrollables.
So Seymour's gonna call Pope over to have a quick conversation. You can tell they've been a little out of groove this inning. A little out of ordinary for Seymour. He had been mowing through batters pretty easily. And the walk and the ball get away from Pope. So Trafstadt at second. Nobody out.
This time of day can be hard to see signs. I'm not sure if that's what they talked about.
And yeah, I can tell. The way the sun is, Carter can probably hardly see over there at first.
Yeah.
Which makes picking over there dangerous. But there's nobody on first, so problem that they're not going to have to worry about. Count 2-2 to Jones. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Ring him up, strike him out. That's K number 6 for Seymour. And sitting down Jones for the 3rd time tonight.
Very good pitch. Good execution on that curveball right there.
And making the batter look silly. So that's going to bring up the cleanup batter, Tigler. He is 2 for 2 today with a single and a double. And he's been the guy to get the Raiders started when they need it. So let's see if he can.
UT Southern commit.
Let's see how either team can capitalize off this opportunity. Pitch is going to get away from Seymour. It's going to be called a ball.
Yep.
A little bit high on the curve. Rare first pitch breaking ball from Seymour. You usually see him just go fastball and try to attack these guys, but Tigler's kind of had his number today.
Yep.
But with Seymour being as competitive as he is, he's gonna come right back at you. Count 1-0. Back pick to second. It's going to get into center field. A little bit behind Duke, but a good job from Caden Porter to get over there and field it quickly to keep the runner at second.
Not really sure who was covering. It looked like they both went to the bag.
They both went, and it was thrown behind Duke.
Looks like that's what Coach Zach's going to come out and talk about. Just get everything cleared up.
What do you think that might be the day for Seymour out there?
Could be a little extra time to give Cade Lay. Give him extra time to warm up.
Doesn't look like he's taking the ball, so they may just be having a quick meeting.
Yeah.
The infield and catcher coming in. Spring Hill's having a little batter meeting over there, convening on the third baseline. The Mustangs outfield just hanging out back there, and Coach Curtis, walking back. So Seymour is going to sit here and battle through this batter at least. Maybe Coach Curtis is going out there to tell him, you got this many more batters, this many more pitches. Because, Seymour is getting up there on the pitch count. Don't have an exact number on that, but definitely up there here in the top of the 6th inning. 1 out, 1 on here for the Raiders. Spring Hill took the game yesterday 2-1. Mustangs looking to even back this series up, and a good strike right there by Seymour. Count 1-1. Tigler 2 for 2 today, the right fielder, with a single and a double. And the next pitch swung on and missed. Good low outside fastball from Seymour. Up 1-2 on Tigler. This will be a big second out for the Mustangs.
Yeah,
and definitely not what you're looking for the Raiders. This has been, he's been batting cleanup today, and rightfully so. He's been on top of everything. You get him out, that's a big momentum boost for the Mustangs. Seymour's going to step off. An equally big pitch as it is a big at-bat for either team. On deck for Spring Hill is the first baseman, Taylor. The pitch fouled back into the net. Maybe. Yeah, definitely. This guy sends one into a ground ball. That could be a run for
easily.
For Spring Hill. Draft stats showing that he's a pretty good runner.
Yep.
You don't think a third baseman is being the best runners. You look at your outfielders as good runners, but draft stats showing that he's definitely got some wheels.
You got something against third baseman with wheels?
I love my third baseman.
Big pitch here for Clint Seymour.
Pitch from Seymour. Pulled back. Count 2-2. And you can see, that sun is definitely going to cause some problems for the Mustangs infield. Daniel over there, having a hard time being able to see. Pitch from Seymour. Curveball fouled off into the backstop. It's a good battle right here.
It is.
And we saw a battle earlier in the game between Trafstat and Seymour that Seymour eventually won.
Mm-hmm.
The fly out to Porter, but Seymour's done a good job, in these battles, not letting the pitcher get the upper hand on him.
Yep, he's got a good mentality when he's up there on the mound. He's got that winner mentality.
And that's what the Mustangs have bred, is the ball's going to be popped up out of play. The Mustangs have bred winning pitchers. We can talk about this the past, decade. You got Ryan Weathers, 2-time Mr. Baseball for the state of Tennessee, Gatorade National Pitcher of the Year, Blade Tidwell went to Tennessee. He won Mr. Baseball his junior year, had a chance his senior year if they would have had a season. Got drafted in the first round by the Mets. I mean, even the past couple of years with guys that, that aren't getting drafted, you've had some guys like Jacob James and Jacob Laws go play at UNA. And fouled off, and they're going to...
I guess, I'm not sure. I mean, the hand's a part of the bat.
Yeah, and he went for it. I guess they're going to give him first base right there. First hit by pitch for Seymour.
I don't know.
They're going to have a little conversation. Connor Pope pleading his case to his coach and the home plate umpire, but I believe they're just going to let him take his base.
I mean, I feel like that's
most times you see that called a strike.
Yeah, and I guess umpires have different
opinions on
opinions on things, because sometimes the hand's a part of the bat, or sometimes
usually they consider
it's a hit by pitch. It's
a real 50-50 call. So runners on first and second. Hit by pitch by Tigler. You got Trafstad on second. 1 out on the inning. Let's see if Seymour can battle through this. 1 out, you got a double play opportunity. Really anywhere, So it's Taylor. Taylor's 0 for 2 on the day with 2 ground outs. But Taylor is the tying run.
Good
First
pitch.
Breaking ball right over the plate, called a strike.
No, he hasn't been doing that much, but this inning he's been going with that first pitch breaking ball. Been very effective, getting ahead early.
And maybe think that's because maybe his fastball's lost in velocity, or maybe he's just trying to, later in the game you try to get more swing and miss.
Yep. Whatever's working for you.
Or weak contact, and that's what breaking pitches do. 0-1 to Taylor. Trafstad on second, Tigler on first. Pitch from Seymour. You got a little hit and run, swing and a miss, and it's going to be thrown into left field, thrown over Pope's head. You got a runner coming to third, and that's going to be a run scored on the error right there from Pope. He's thrown it over first base and third base's head now.
Very good pitch by Clint Seymour there.
Yeah, count still 0-2 to Taylor.
I'd go back with that pitch there again. He's proven twice now that.
And that walk from Seymour earlier proved to be costly.
And there it is.
Strike 3. That's I believe the 7th K.
Yep, same pitch too. It was a good execution. Got 2 down now. Runner on third base.
2 outs. Schramm back up to bat. Schramm 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk. Score now 4-2. Spring Hill doing a good job battling back here in the later innings. It's top of the 6th inning. They got 4 outs to try to make a comeback. First pitch from Seymour. Swung on back to the pitcher. And a good play as Seymour fires over to Carter Daniel at first. So that'll be the inning. Mustangs do give up a run but still hold a good lead. So after the top half of the 6th inning, Mustangs lead Spring Hill 4-2. You're watching Mustangs baseball here on the Exports Network.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name-brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street, next to the courthouse.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back out here for the bottom of the sixth inning. The Mustangs holding on to a 4-2 lead. We got a new guy on the mound. Is Gilbert, I believe, for Spring Hill. Mayberry finishes day 3 innings, 2 Ks, 3 walks, 2 hits, and a run. Actually, two runs. Forgot to add that home run. That'd be a big one to miss. So up to bat for the Mustangs for his third time.
Looks like a stoppage here.
Coach Dunn having a word with the umpire and one of Spring Hill's coaches. Not sure what we're talking about. Coach Curtis isn't sure either.
Not sure.
I don't believe I've ever seen a game with this much conversation between the umpires and coaches. There's nobody gone. There's nobody out. I mean, this is literally the start of the inning. You figure we could have gotten this solved.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a problem with the new guy on the mound. Didn't look like any. Oh, yeah, we're making a substitution. It's going to put number 8 in right field for number 32 Tigler. So maybe they're going to work Tigler into the pen, and they're going to move 8 to center field, which is going to move. I believe that is no. He's going to stay over there. I believe 7's in center field now. I mean, we've had all kinds of movement.
Yeah.
So new right fielder in for Spring Hill. Maybe that's all the conversation was. He just wanted to substitute. So Pope 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts. Going to take the first pitch high for a ball.
Let's see if Pope can get something going here.
I mean, this is a lefty on righty, so you'd think Pope would have a bit of an advantage right here. You know, he's a bigger, taller guy. So you leave something over the plate, he will mash it. The 0-1 or the 1-0 breaking pitch called a strike, evens up the count at 1. Earlier in the third inning, I believe it was, Pope potential, home run. I mean, it had the power on it, and we still got some conversation going on the first base line between Coach Dunn and Spring Hills. Okay, maybe they got it solved. Comes the pitch from Gilbert. Pope foul that out of play. I believe that'll even the count up at 2. Coach Dunn convening with Coach Curtis over the diamond. I feel like this game's had a lot of standing and waiting with a lot of talking. But I guess that's a lot of what baseball is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Here comes the pitch. Pope. Foul it out. I mean, he has just missed a couple of these. Pope's definitely got some pop. See, the count is even at 2, I believe, still. Gilbert comes set. 2-2.
Good eye there by Pope. Let's see if Pope can win that battle here.
Definitely looking to. Pope draws a walk here. He'll be the 6th Mustang batter to draw a walk today. And he's going to swing that one out of play. Good battle here by Pope.
Very good, AB.
I mean, he's seen, I believe this next pitch will be the 8th pitch he's seen.
Yep.
Work this all the way from a 1-2. Sun going down here in Loretto. The lights have come out in the outfield. And speaking of the outfield, we got some new numbers painted on the wall of all the Mustangs numbers that have been retired. And Pope's going to line one down the first base line, just foul. Third base line, just foul. Over towards the Mustang bullpen. Maybe he's going for the pitcher.
Good little piece there.
But yeah, we used to just have Ryan Weathers, David Weathers, and Coach Gary Lamb's numbers over there retired in left field. But now we got a couple more in right field. I believe that is Johnny Jones, number 44, and Blade Tidwell, number 2. Here comes the pitch, 3-2. And it's going to hit Pope. So now we both have a man hit by pitch, and if you want to hit somebody, Connor Pope might not be the guy to do.
You know, that hurts as a pitcher, you know, get that deep into an at-bat and give it up with a bad pitch there. You know, that hurts.
We got a couple substitutions here for the Mustangs. They're going to pinch run Cash Baker over at first. I missed a pinch runner for Quint Seymour last inning. It was Grant Fisher. And up to bat, we got freshman number 4, Kaysen Springer. Springer is batting for Mason Tidwell right here. First varsity at bat for the freshman. Freshman batting for a freshman. Oh no, this is Dixon. So Kaysen Springer. We got a runner at first. Nobody out. Looks like Kaysen is playing for Mason Tidwell over there at third. First pitch, fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Correction, batter is number 26, Kaysen Springer.
I like seeing some of these younger guys get in later in the game. I get it's a close game still, but, you know, you want to get some guys some ABs in non-district games just to get them ready for, you know, later in the season, you're going to need as many bodies as you got.
Right.
I mean, we saw you and Austin McDowell have to pick up a lot of innings in those postseason games. Cash Baker's going for second. He will be there easily.
Yeah.
Ball gets away from the shortstop Schramm, but that won't matter. Baker in with the stolen base. It's a good base running there for Cash Baker. He's a little guy, but he's got some wheels.
He does. He's got an arm, too.
That he does. So we got a sophomore on second, Cash Baker, and we got a freshman up to bat. So the Mustangs definitely give some of these younger guys some in-game experience. Counts 0-1 to Springer. Showing bunt. Going to pull back for a ball.
Back again.
If we've seen it once, we've seen it 100 times tonight. The pullback. I mean, that one was a little bit outside. So
that's the name of the game here tonight. Fake bunt.
You know, we've had a home run tonight, but we have definitely seen our fair share of small ball.
Yep.
Stealing bases, bunting, singles. I mean, nothing too over the top. Not a lot of doubles and triples.
No.
Springer shows bunt, gets one right down the third base
Very
line.
good bunt.
What a bunt. Chance to beat it, and it gets over. Cash Baker's going to score from third. Kaysen Springer's getting into second. And another RBI for the Mustangs. Big hit right there for Kaysen Springer. So Kaysen with the RBI bunt. Big play right there and a run scored for Cash Baker. So that's going to bring up number 11, Jackson Traglia, batting ninth.
Number 11, Jackson Traglia.
The left fielder, Trag, 0 for 1 on the night, has been struck out and walked once. Has scored a run, though. Scored the Mustangs' opening run.
Made a great play in left field.
Yes, in the first inning. Trag shows a bunt, just fouls it off. Count quickly 0-1. Trag showing bunt, though, trying to move these runners. Lead now 5-2 for Loretto, so just when Spring Hill thinks they're getting back in it, the Mustangs put up another run.
It looks like Loretto has 3 pitchers warming up in the bullpen.
Give them all one out. Is that what we're going to do next inning?
I guess so.
Trag shows bunt, pulls back. Breaking pitch way outside for a ball. Count even at 1. Yeah, maybe it's because we're sitting up here in the press box and it's a little warmer, but I'm definitely enjoying today's game a lot more than yesterday. We've had some more runs. It's definitely not as cold up here.
Yeah.
And we sat out there and froze last night. Trag shows bunt, gets another good bunt down.
Very good
bunt. Pitcher can't decide. Pitcher gets
unable
it.
To make
he's going to get there. That's 2 bunt singles for the Mustangs now. Back-to-back. First Kaysen Springer and now Jackson Traglia. First hit of the night for Trag, second of the season.
That's the small ball we were talking about.
And it has paid off. Caden Porter back up to bat, 1 for 1 with a home run of momentous occasion,
Yes.
and 2 walks. So Caden been on base all 3 times, up for his 4th at bat.
This pitcher's been throwing a lot of off speed. I think Caden realizes that.
And if not, Coach Curtis definitely telling him as he walks up to bat. Runners at the corners, nobody out for the Mustangs. Big RBI opportunity for Porter. And a big chance for the Mustangs to really shut the door on this game. First pitch from Gilbert. Porter swinging at it. Took a big chop at a high fastball. It got over. I believe that was foul tipped off. Count quickly 0-1. Porter was a big bat for the Mustangs last year and is looking to continue that this year. Didn't hit a home run until closer to the middle of the season last year. It's good to get that out of the way in the first series and prove to be the big bat for the Mustangs. Here's the pitch. Porter, curveball right over the middle of the plate. Going to be called a ball. I guess that was a little inside. Count even at 1. I believe Porter was second on the team last year in batting average behind Caleb Davis. And I believe also led the team in home runs. Here's the pitch 1-1. Porter going to hold back for a ball. Took everything in and not swinging that one.
Yeah, he looked like he wanted it.
He wanted that one. Count 2-1. Runner still at the corners, nobody out. Top of the 7th inning here. Or bottom of the 6th, pardon. Here comes the pitch. He's going to pick back off at first. Traglia gets back safely. I feel bad for any relief pitcher that has to face Caden Porter. I mean, this guy's been a force for the Mustangs for what seems like forever now, but definitely all 3 years he's been here. Or 4 years. This is his 4th year, but he's been batting for 3 years. He didn't get a freshman year. That was COVID. Porter
looked a little low, but
taken for a strike. Good low fastball from Gilbert. Here comes the 2-2. Gilbert comes, sets, and Caden's going to take time. And Porter steps back in the box. Runners get their leads at first and third. Outfield now playing deep on Porter. And Porter takes a drive, and that one's going to be slightly hit to the second baseman. 4-6. They won't get the double play. So
this is an RBI.
Yeah, RBI for Porter.
Looks like that ball just ran in on him a little bit.
Yeah, jammed him up, and he hit lightly to the second baseman. So that will have Traglia out at second, but Porter with the wheels gets the first safely. So Porter with his second RBI of the day, if you count the batting himself in. It's going to bring up Lane Ezel 1 for 2 with a. Actually, I believe that's 0 for 1 with 2 walks. Pitch outside, called a strike. Porter at first. Mustangs extend their leads. I believe that, what is that, 6-2 now? Here's the pitch. Ezel smokes left the second baseman. Gets it over past the second baseman. Porter's going for third, and Ezel's going for second. It's going to be close play here at third, and Porter will be there safely. This outfield for Spring Hill has shown some good arms, but a big double right there for Lane Ezel.
Yeah, left that one hanging, and
I mean, he made him pay. Sent it right back where it came from. So that's going to bring up the pitcher, number 10, Quint Seymour. 2 for 3 on the day. 2 singles, 2 RBIs. Got the party started. And what can you say? I mean, he has been nothing but great on the mound today.
Great all around.
Yeah, I mean, When you're looking for a two-way player, this is what you're looking for. A guy that not going to give up a lot of runs. The drive to deep right. Oh, no, and that's going to – not enough to get it out.
Sack fly, though.
But a sack fly RBI. That
Safe.
will be the second out of the inning. Almost third. But another RBI for Quint Seymour. That'll be his third on the day. And that'll extend the lead 7-2. And back up to bat will be Miles Moore. Do you think he's going to go for the third sack bunt of the day?
You know he might. I mean, it's two outs. You never know.
I would assume not.
Yeah, you never know, though. I remember a couple times I got the bunts on with 2 outs.
So Miles Moore 0 for 1 on the day with a ground out, 2 sack bunts. And the first pitch, a real looping curveball, called a strike on the outer third of the plate. I mean, if you're Miles right here, you want to drive one and give Ezel a chance to score.
Yeah, find a gap here.
0-1 Moore is going to hit a little dribbler, and that's going to go just foul. Bottom of the 6th inning, Mustangs with the 7-2 lead. Big inning here for the Mustangs. 3 runs. It's the most they've scored in an inning today. And you knew after yesterday this Mustangs offense wasn't going to stay quiet long.
Nope. I think they learned from it. Better plate discipline today.
Moore going to hit one back to the pitcher. Going to fire over to first, and that will be the last out of the inning. But Mustangs, 3 runs, going to strand 1 batter. So after 6, the Mustangs lead Spring Hill 7-2. You're watching Mustang Baseball here on the Exports Radio.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you as an employee a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back to Gary Lamb Field here, top of the 7th inning. Mustangs 3 outs away from clinching the victory. New pitcher on the mound for the Mustangs will be the left-hander Cade Lay. First pitch from Haney, grounded. Throw over to first is made by Duke. Good play. You know, some of those dribbles have had some funky rolls, and he's done a good job corralling them. So 1 pitch, 1 out for Cade Lay. Quint Seymour, though, final stats, 6 innings, 7 Ks. Only 2 walks, 3 hits, 1 run, 1 hit by pitch. But a good outing from the junior pitcher. That's going to bring up believe that is number 15. That is Robinson. Robinson 1 for 2 on the day with a single and a strikeout. Pitch taken for a ball. Cade Lay looking to close this game up with a no save opportunity, though. It is a 5-run game. High fastball for laid off for a ball. Here comes the pitch from Lay. Good little breaking pitch over the plate for a strike. Robinson with a single on the day. His third at bat. And another pitch inside on the hips, called a strike. So quickly 2 strikes to Robinson. Cade Lay looking to shut the door on this game. Swung on and missed. Strikeout for Cade Lay. And a beautiful pitch right there. He threw the same pitch to him 3 times and set him down. That's going to bring up, looks like we got a, I believe this is still, this is not Swash, I believe. We got a pinch hitter for Spring Hill. Yeah, this is number 13, a pinch hitter. First pitch from Lay, good fastball over the plate for a strike. Oh yeah, this is Jones, the center fielder, getting at bat for sub back in. Bunt held back on a high fastball, so count even, 1-1. Jones 1 for 1 on the game, or 0 for 0. He was walked in his first at bat. Scored a run though. Lay another high fastball. Count 2-2 or 2-1. Last out of the game here for the Mustangs. They will take the draw on the series with Spring Hill. Swung on, fouled back. Cade Lay 1 strike away from ending this game. And I would say it lived up to the drama that was built yesterday in an intense 2-1 win for Spring Hill. Here's Lay. Low ball gets away from Pope. Count even. Jones steps back in. Lefty on lefty matchup. Here comes the pitch from Lay. Swung on, fouled back into the backstop. Jones doing a good job battling. He did the same thing yesterday. You know, for him to be the 9-hole batter, he's a solid bat for him. Coach Curtis flips the ball back to the home plate umpire. Lay gets the sign from his catcher. Fires. And ring him up, strike him out. That will be the game. That will be the game. Good last inning from Cade Lay as he gets 2 strikeouts. Mustangs take the victory over Spring Hill 7-2. So for my producer Kevin Wright, Kazalea, I'm Michael Marks, signing off from Gary Lamb Field.
This is the X Sports Network.